Have you ever felt like you were so close to achieving something, but some invisible force kept pulling you back? If so, know that you're not alone. The truth is, most people quit just when victory is within reach. Why? Because that's when challenges seem the biggest, exhaustion hits the hardest, and doubt whispers in your ear, is this really worth it? Now, imagine if Thomas Edison had given up before inventing the light bulb, or if Walt Disney had quit after being rejected countless times. The difference between those who win and those who fail comes down to one simple thing: persistence. Success never comes before effort, and many times, it's just one step beyond the point where most people give up. If you're feeling like everything is difficult right now, that might actually be a good sign. It means you're on the verge of a major breakthrough. But how do you keep going when quitting seems like the easiest option? How do you push past the invisible barriers that stop so many? In this video, you'll discover how to stay determined, strengthen your mindset, and make sure you end up among the ones who succeed. Get ready, because what you're about to learn might completely change how you approach challenges forever. Life is a test of endurance. Success doesn't always belong to the most talented or the smartest. It belongs to those who refuse to give up. If you've started something and run into obstacles along the way, congratulations. That means you're making progress. The biggest mistake people make is believing that challenges are signs to stop, when in reality they are opportunities to grow. Have you noticed that people tend to give up right when they're closest to winning? That's because the hardest moment always comes just before the breakthrough. Fatigue sets in, motivation starts to fade, and doubt takes over. But this is exactly the moment when resilience must take over. Imagine a marathon runner stopping just 100 meters from the finish line. It wouldn't make sense, right? So why would you give up on your own journey? The secret to overcoming challenges is to focus on the goal, not on the difficulty of the moment. Whenever difficulties appear, and they always will, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of feeling defeated, turn the obstacle into a stepping stone to go even higher. The greatest success stories are built in moments when it felt impossible to keep going. Remember, nothing worth having comes easy. Continuous effort is the price of achievement, and time always rewards those who persist. So, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. Your journey doesn't end at the first sign of struggle, it's just beginning. The entrepreneurial spirit. Inside each of us, there's a restless spirit, a natural desire to go further, create, and transform. This is the entrepreneurial spirit, the inner force that drives us to take action, even in the face of uncertainty. As children, we dream big, see endless possibilities, and believe we can conquer the world. But as we grow older, many let this fire die out due to fear of failure or the weight of responsibilities. A true entrepreneur, and this isn't just about business, is someone who sees opportunity where others see problems. They understand that every challenge is a chance to learn, and that growth only happens when you have the courage to move forward. However, initial motivation often crashes into reality. Difficulties arise, the journey gets exhausting, and that early enthusiasm turns into frustration. To keep your entrepreneurial spirit alive, you need to remember why you started. What made you take the first step? What is it that you truly want to achieve? The road may be tough, but those who persist realize that the skills needed to win are developed along the way. If you feel stuck today, maybe it's time to rethink your mindset and strengthen your determination. Being an entrepreneur isn't just about running a business, it's a way of seeing life. Whether in your career, studies, or relationships, those who take on the role of creator and problem solver always have the advantage. Success isn't a result of luck, but of action, learning, and persistence. If you have an idea, a goal, or a dream, protect it and see it through to the end. Growth is uncomfortable. If growth were easy, everyone would be living at their highest potential. The truth is, growth requires effort, learning, and a willingness to face bigger challenges. Many people feel stuck because they believe they've already done everything they can. But the real difference between those who evolve and those who stay the same is the ability to constantly reinvent themselves. Think of life as a video game. At the start, the levels are easy, but as you progress, they get harder. That doesn't mean the game is impossible, it means you need to level up your skills to keep going. Life works the same way. Every new challenge demands a better version of yourself. And this is where many people give up because they don't want to pay the price for growth. If you feel like you're stuck in place, ask yourself, what am I doing to get better? Often, the answer isn't in doing more of the same but in learning new things, seeking new perspectives, and stepping into different situations. The discomfort of learning something new may be frustrating, but it's the only way to unlock higher levels of success. Growth means accepting that you never know enough, that there's always something new to discover. And the most fascinating part? When you push yourself, you realize you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. So next time you feel like you've hit your limit, remember this isn't the end, it's an invitation to level up. The stronger the wind, the closer you are to the top. The higher you climb, the stronger the wind blows. This isn't just a saying, it's reality for anyone pursuing great achievements. In the beginning, everything feels exciting, early wins come quickly, and motivation is sky high. But as you get closer to the top, the challenges intensify. This is the moment when most people give up without realizing they're just inches from success. If the journey was always smooth, it would mean you're not growing. After all, challenges are like tests, they show whether you're ready for the next level. Think about the world's greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and innovators. All of them faced moments where the wind was too strong, where everything seemed to be pushing them backward. But they understood a crucial truth: hardships are signs of progress, not failure. The real question is, are you willing to keep climbing even when the storm hits? It's easy to move forward when conditions are perfect. The real breakthrough happens when you persist despite adversity. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Try asking, what is this trying to teach me? This simple mindset shift can turn obstacles into stepping stones. So when the climb feels steep and the wind starts howling, smile, because it means you're getting closer to the top. Most people quit at this stage, but you don't have to be like most people. Keep going, take a deep breath, and trust the process. The view from the top is always worth the climb.